Hi all, this is Simona Rich, and in this video I'm going to talk about the coronavirus situation as seen in astrology. Now, firstly, a disclaimer. I am a natal chart astrologer and not a world events astrologer. Therefore, please don't take the predictions in this article as absolute truth. I was asked by my readers for my astrological take on coronavirus, and that's why I've written this piece. The death of the economy as we know it. Let's take the January 12th chart, the official date marking the start of the virus. This one is for New York rather than Wuhan, because I believe this virus is engineered by the elite who is likely to have their headquarters in this location or London. Since we will look at signs and planets without looking at the houses because of the lack of the location information, any chart raised for this date will do. The tight conjunction of Pluto, Saturn, Mercury, and Ceres and the Sun draws the eye, occurring in the sign of Capricorn, which is about limitations, business obstacles, and hard work. For me, this looks like a very financial conjunction, bringing into light the Sun, through the news, Mercury, the great Pluto, negative and limiting Saturn, shift or death, Pluto of business, Capricorn. So I said this in astrological terms for those who are interested, but basically this conjunction is bringing into light through the news the great negative and limiting shift or death of business. This shift may be due to deception, Neptune and Pisces. Great changes in cash flow, Uranus and Taurus, can also play a big part, Jupiter, in this global shift to do with business, Capricorn. Saturn and Pluto conjunction in Capricorn can also signify death, Pluto, of all people, Saturn, Capricorn, due to deception or medicines. Neptune is aspecting Sun belonging to this conjunction. Many people die in hospitals, so maybe they are reacting to strong medicines and radiation there and not due to coronavirus. Stock market and the great deception. I'm sure you already know that some stock traders are going through very difficult times right now. For that, two planets are responsible, Uranus and Mercury. Uranus in Taurus can cause problems with money, land, and people's bodies. Mercury, tightly conjunct Saturn and Pluto, can signify a huge negative change in the stock market. Mercury and Uranus should be watched for stock traders. It's very hard to pinpoint coronavirus information in astrology because we really don't know what this virus is or even if it exists. It's hard to trust the news as their reports about overflown hospitals prove to be wrong. The Twitter "Film Your Hospital" hashtag shows deserted hospitals, though the media claims they are overflowing, so you can check the hashtag "Film Your Hospital" on Twitter to see that. So since a lot of deception is involved, Neptune and Pisces should definitely be watched. Those who believe that this virus exists but that it's human engineered should also look at Uranus being in the sign of Taurus. Uranus represents new technology, inventions, and also I do see how it can stand for the virus as well, especially a new type of it. Taurus stands for the human body, the earth, and cash. This combination can also indicate a chip in the body or the new way of exchanging money. Neptune and Pisces can indicate great deception, great delusion, and chaos. This great delusion under the cover of virus is now in the news. Mercury conjunct Neptune and Pisces, but later the news will move to cover either the countries ruled by Aries such as England or something about war. Hopefully this, of course, I hope that this won't happen. At the moment, the chart also shows that trading is too dangerous. Mercury in Pisces conjunct Neptune. Things may not look the way that they really are in the stock market now. The Great Conjunction. The major astrological event this year is the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter in the sign of Aquarius. This will happen on the 21st of December. This will mark a new cycle, and many astrologers believe it will mark a new age, a new world order. This is a huge change because this is the first conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in the air sign in 800 years. This conjunction often brings changes in religions and rulerships of the countries. It will also make our minds focus not so much on selfishness and material things, because those conjunctions previously took place in earth signs, but on communication, groups, internet, and the newest technologies. But there may be limitations on these subjects, as Saturn is strong in Aquarius. Saturn and Jupiter have almost opposite natures. So although Jupiter brings joy, spirituality, much travel, luxury, wealth, and expansion, it's going to be severely limited by Saturn, the old ruler of Aquarius. Jupiter is neutral in this sign, therefore making it weaker than Saturn in this conjunction. What's next? Control of the internet now has started according to astrology. I'm getting reports from my readers of Facebook bans, and YouTube has also a notification that because of coronavirus, they are going to automate some of their services, which will result in some videos being automatically censored. Some people predict a total internet blackout for some time. My astrological prediction is that there will be increased surveillance of group activity and military action taken against groups. There will be new technology released which will be done to control the masses, like for the purpose of surveillance. I'm also concerned about the coming retrograde action of Saturn on the 11th of May, joining retrograde Pluto and Jupiter going retrograde in this conjunction on the 14th of May, just a few days later. This retrograde action will finish in September for Saturn and Jupiter, whilst the retrograde action of Pluto will last till October. These may be very trying times for businesses as well as humanity, so I'm making these predictions, but again, I need to let you know that I'm a natal chart astrologer, not a world events astrologer. Different astrologers specialize in different things. Like for me, it's about birth charts. For others, they are looking at world events, or other astrologers look at finances, for example, the stock market. So that's again a disclaimer, but I do believe that through symbols, that's what the stars are trying to warn us about. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care.